It is not taught to us in school. There's no teacher in the world that is going to say, Nick, I want you to write a 4-page report on this book, but I want you to get somebody else to read the book and I want you to get somebody else to write the report. Delegation is a lost art for a reason. If you're an entrepreneur listening to this, this is going to speak right to your soul. But if you're an employee listening to this, it still speaks to you, because there's 2 ways to make a lot of money as an employee at a company. One is to do your job really well. You can make great money that way. But if you want to get paid phenomenally well at a company, phenomenally well, get other people to do their jobs well, to delegate to them, build teams, be able to manage people. They're the ones who are compensated the most. So this is the most powerful people in the world, in companies, in entrepreneurship, in management hierarchies at Fortune 500 companies, in government. They're all master delegators. The power flows up to the people who know how to delegate and control other people. Now, when it comes to delegation, there's 2 levels of delegation. Number 1 is just telling somebody what to do. Hey, Harry, I need help with X. Log in and do X. This is how you do it. Here's the directions. That's level number 1. And honestly, pretty successful organizations can be built with only one person making all the decisions and everybody else just doing individual jobs, looking up to that one person. That's like the first level of delegation is just tasks. I'm going to tell you what to do. The second level of delegation, which is way harder and way more uncomfortable and 1 in 1,000 people can do well, is delegating decisions. Okay, so I'm not just going to tell Harry what to do. I'm going to tell Harry what needs done, and he's going to make decisions as they come, and he's going to solve problems, and he's going to answer people's questions, and he's going to live in a more dynamic situation where he's actually making decisions. And as a business owner, you can get really far with only delegating tasks. There's businesses that I know of, friends of mine who own companies that are doing $1, $2, $3 million a year of EBITDA, and they are the only decision maker at their company. As a manager of people, your job is to get a look into somebody's brain and constantly be judging their ability to delegate. When you start a company and you have a small team, imagine you're the boss and you're sitting in the corner office and you have 5 employees. They're all doing tasks. Every day they walk into your office with a problem that they need solved. You come to me, Harry, Nick, I got this big problem. Okay, get out of my way. I'll solve the problem. That's the way most business owners do it. And they never start to trust their employees to actually make decisions and solve problems. But if you ask that employee a question, hey, how would you solve this problem? Here's the goals of the company. What do you think about it? And they start talking. That's when two things happen. Number 1, they get practice making decisions now. And number 2, you're getting to see right into their mind about how they make those decisions and start to build trust. Some of them are going to talk in circles and you're going to be like, okay, well, obviously they have absolutely no idea how to solve this problem. But some of them are going to start to do really well. They're going to start to answer your questions and say, oh, I understand. I can think about it this way. This is what I would do. You're going to send them off to solve the problem. Then they'll come back to you with another problem. If they keep coming back to you with the same one over and over again, you kind of know maybe they're not thinking about things the same way. But all my employees, when they come to me with a problem, they know they better also come to me with a solution. And I start to listen to their solutions. I start to listen to their thoughts, and I start to build trust with them. The more problems that they prove that they can solve, the more responsibilities I'll give. So it's absolutely an evolution where you're getting a look into the mind of your employees, seeing how they would solve problems by talking to them, working through it, and also having them bring solutions, and you can trust them more and more and more over time.
How do you respond to my concern that, and this sounds arrogant, but I don't mean it so, I can always do it better. Like, I've done it before, I know how it's done, and so I just say, oh, fuck it, I'll do it.
That's why it's so hard. Because yes, you can do it in 1 minute, whereas telling them and teaching them and working with them and coaching them on how to solve their problems takes more time, and they're not going to do it as well. So yes, it's a process. But what happens is it's a snowball. It accumulates. The momentum picks up. And if you start to work with these employees and invest in these employees and give them more tasks, it starts to roll down the hill. They start to get better and better. And before you know it, they're actually better than you. And you have no idea what's going on inside of your own company.